Hello Galaxy, I'm Chris Pirillo, live on YouTube for a Sunday morning stream. Yes, I'm 3D printing something else. What am I printing? I'm glad you're asking. I'm not going to answer you. Haha, that's the surprise. I'm still learning about 3D printing. And, oh look at that! I got an ad on the bed. It's so cute. You can actually discover what this is going to be, unless of course people can guess, if you're watching live. I will showcase this print tonight live on Twitch, given that I am streaming live on Twitch every evening at 6 p.m. Last night's stream was amazing. It was a very solid stream. I enjoyed myself very much. Though, I must say that it was a little disappointing when I screwed up the infill of the dewback. The dewback is a nice dewback. This dewback looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic. The problem is I didn't have enough infill, specifically with the feet. I should have had better infill in this particular area, right? And as I was pulling off the supports, which admittedly I did customize, I shouldn't have, I'm still learning. The leg snapped off, this leg. But the good news is, as you can see, the leg is reaffixed. This is not a new print. This is the same print. I glued the leg back on. And the little model works and looks just fine. It's eating the AT-AT. Tasty Sunday morning snack. So I printed this live on Twitch last night, this dewback, amongst other things. We had fun. And then after the broadcast, Shraiku tagged me after Builder's Mark told me about this the other day. I 3D printed a little lizard, a print-in-place lizard. Like, this was a single print. I didn't actually assemble it. These pieces were printed in place. And this little lizard thing, I haven't seen Jedi's reaction to it yet, but this turned out really nice, especially with this filament. Very happy with it. So I got a little lizard now. Oh man, it's look. Isn't that great? I would never do that to a real lizard or a salamander. Actually, is this more of a salamander than a lizard? Whoever designed this did an amazing job. Like, it just printed in place. So now I'm kind of on the lookout to see if I can find other print-in-place items, because that was fun. This is fun. I have a feeling Jedi might like it. It's kind of cute, and it's not alive, so theoretically it's cute. So I made the promise that Saturday and Sunday morning I would be live streaming on Twitch. I'm sorry, YouTube. Here I am on YouTube, live streaming in the mornings. Then probably stop publishing the regular old videos once the queue is finished. But, as I said, every night, 6 p.m. Pacific, that's when the show starts on Twitch. You can join me to find out what this is going to be, because it'll be done, or it should be done, and I hope it works. I really do. This one's going to be kind of neat. Not to say that the other ones have not been neat, but now I've got to read up on variable supports, what's the word I'm looking for? Variable infill? I don't know. Kids like everything. Jesse, you say that. But unfortunately, it's not the case. Hey, Greg. If this works, if this particular print works, yeah, I think they'll like this. I wasn't sure about the color for it, but we'll see. We'll see. Diana will probably like it. Maybe. We'll see. Can you do it in this? Can you do it in that? Oh boy. Oh, there's Shane. Yeah, it's dark in the morning, Shane. If only to set the YouTube live weekend morning live streams live. There, I got it 3 times in one sentence. To separate them from the nightly, everyday Twitch streams that have the full-on lights and production, because I'm still kind of waking up, admittedly. Yeah, same old Shane. You were not summoned. I don't think you're needed. You're always needed, actually. Always. Sorry you couldn't make it last night to the Twitch stream, but that's okay. We carried on without you. I had a little cry, Shane, since you weren't there, but it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't. That's you're good. We also lost here in Seattle. We lost an hour. We don't know where it went. Something about daylight saving time. And by the way, I may forget who you are on Twitch. Like, I know who Shane is on Twitch. I believe I know who Jesse is. Greg, who are you on Twitch? Harold, who are you on Twitch? Okay, it's not Star Wars. Andre, who are you on Twitch? It looks like an iris box. Andre. Could it be? Might it be? Could it be? Yeah, so you gotta give me your Twitch username. Like, I gotta know. Oh, and if you're not following me on Twitch, here's the, there's the link. And Discord, too. Don't forget that. Let me check. Oh, hang on. George just followed me. No, he followed me 5 hours ago. Never mind. I was like, oh, George must be watching. Nope, George is not watching. On Twitch, no more 3. I gotta remember that, Jesse. Vesper, yes, you have to guess. Oh, you're not on Twitch, Andre? Well, you're missing like 99% of what I do. Seriously. It's all happening on Twitch. Way more fun on Twitch. YouTube is where videos go to die. Which is ironic, because, you know, I'm live. But see, this is my point. How many subscribers do I have and 15 viewers? I mean, granted, it's a Sunday morning, but you see what I'm saying? Like, people don't know I'm live. Despite them turning on notifications and everything, they don't know I'm live. Trust me. YouTube's broken, and I'm tired of fighting the game. So, if you want to see me, you can see me on Twitch. Yep, you gotta guess. Although, Andre, I think Andre was pretty darn close. Theoretically, it'll work. The color, I hope Diana will appreciate if she likes it. We'll see. We shall see. Now the next thing is, the only things I want to print are the things that I'm not annoyed by. Hey, Roshan. Hey, are you, Roshan, are you over on Twitch? Have you started following over there? I know you've been a long-time follower here. I cannot recall. This is gonna be a good one. So I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. This is what I gotta do. I gotta pull up a link here. Wait, who are you over on Twitch? What's your username? I'm doing my best to like remember names and usernames, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? So, Dope just joined. You did? So you must your Twitch username is what? Not sure I see it. Hang on, let me pull up. Krusty sent me some stuff. Okay, so he says, okay, before we start talking about variable infill, take a few minutes and read through this. Okay, so I gotta read through this. Give me a second. Reading. I gotta do reading. Let me pull up the, you know what I should do? I should do this. I should pull up the actual link, huh? Alright. And let's close that. Let's flip over. I did not tweak browser view yet, so I don't know how well this is gonna work. Oh, I gotta turn off goals there, because you don't need to see that here on YouTube. Really? Oh, I know what I need to do. I didn't stage this before, because Shane texted me as I was, not Shane, sorry, my god, Krusty. There's a definite difference between the two. Let's go ahead and change edge to that one. Bloop. Alright, alignment's good enough, I guess. Let me see if I can get it a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I gotta go a little deeper. 6, 7. Man, why does it do this all the time? Really? I don't know why it's constantly resizing itself. Is that right? Is there a black gap at the bottom? There, shouldn't be anymore. Okay, everything you need to know about infills. 13 minutes. You've now noticed there are new infill patterns. I tried an infill pattern last night. Ooh, I kind of want to print that. That model there. First, let's do a quick recap of what infill is and why it's important. If you are a 3D printing pro, I'm not. It never hurts to press something. 3D printing models are rarely printed solid or completely hollow. Instead, we use a method that fills the inside of the object with a sparse supporting structure. Infill provides internal support for top layers, which would otherwise have to bridge over empty space. Like over empty time and space? Is it like one of those kind of things? You don't have Twitch? Well, get on Twitch, dude. How else are you gonna watch like everything that I do? Don't count on YouTube to surface it for you, that's for sure. Okay. This help keeps the model solid, prevents gaps and holes from appearing on the object's top surfaces. Solid models consume large amounts of filament and time. In most cases, solid models won't provide better mechanical properties compared to models with the sparser infill. Right, I figured that out. If you decide to print a model without an infill, you're risking the surface angled walls and top layers will be compromised. Fair enough. Might be small gaps or even large holes. Pretty much obvious that the best solution lies somewhere in between, certainly. With proper infill settings, you can save a lot of material and time, but also create some interesting patterns on the surface. Oh. Most of the time, it makes very little sense to set the infill density higher than 40%. Our testing revealed that best testing density between 10 and 20. Okay. 10 to 20 is the ideal balance between strength, print reliability, print time, and material consumption. Of course, for some objects, 5% or lower infill might be enough, especially large, simple parts printed with PLA. With density higher than 20% comes higher tenacity. However, the same effect can be achieved by adding more perimeters as well. Print settings, layers, and perimeters. Okay, I gotta remember perimeters then. With different print settings, you can change not only the internal structure and mechanical properties, but also print speed, material consumption, and the object's surface. Before we start with advanced settings, let's take a quick look at all the available types of infills and their properties one by one. Okay, this is where I screwed up. With the dewback, I think it was too sparse. I think I had a 5 or a 10% infill. List of infills has grown a lot, might be difficult to choose the right type. Although you may feel they differ mostly in appearance, the opposite is true. For example, some infills may save us a lot of material and time, some can be filled with liquid, etc. Oh, interesting. Rectilinear is one of the most basic infill patterns. Creates a rectilinear grid by printing one layer in one direction, the next layer rotated by 90. This way it saves filament and doesn't accumulate material at crossings, unlike grid. It's one of the fastest printed infills. I did that. I did the rectilinear. But I think I had it at 5%. This type of infill is the only one recommended for 100% infill printing. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to do 100%. Interesting. Prusa slicer automatically adjusts. This infill is formed by parallel lines drawn inside the model which resemble the outside support structure. Similar to the previous type, this infill saves time, has average material consumption, plus it doesn't accumulate material at crossings. However, using this infill might cause some trouble. This is aligned rectilinear. Okay, so it's just lines, parallels, yeah. Using this infill might cause some trouble when the direction of lines in the infill is the same as the infill of the first top solid layer. If they are perfectly parallel, the top layers might have issues with bridging. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because it would, if the bridging happens along the same parallel lines, I could see how they would fall through. Grid. This is one of the simplest and fastest variants of infill. Unlike rectilinear, it's printed in both directions, rotated by 90 degrees in each layer. This way, material accumulates in spots where the paths cross. The grid infill is more solid. Gotta remember this. And has better layer adhesion than the rectilinear infill. However, sometimes it can cause an annoying noise or print failure due to nozzle going over the crossings. Oh, where the material accumulates. Got it. So rectilinear is probably about the best. But this is, even though this is the fastest, simplest and fastest. I've been going with defaults, honestly. Due to the way that infill is printed, the paths cross and cause the material to accumulate in these spots. You may hear a specific noise as the nozzle hits these parts. This may even lead to a failed print. Triangles. This infill works similarly to the grid infill. The paths cross in one layer. However, this time they are printed in 3 directions and form a triangle structure. Material and time consumption almost identical to the grid. Okay. Stars. Ooh, cool. Based on triangles, paths are shifted to make 6-pointed stars. Again, this infill created by lines that cross each other within a single layer. Material and time consumption is similar to the previous infill. Cubic. Again, this is an infill with paths that cross. Cheese and crackers. This is like, we are down the rabbit hole here. Creates cubes oriented with one corner facing down. This way, it makes numerous air pockets that might serve as heat insulation or cause the object to float on water with waterproof filaments such as PETG. Print time and filament consumption does not differ from the previous infills. That's cool. So wait, is PLA not waterproof? Interesting. Line. The line is one of the infills that don't feature any crossing paths in one layer. The paths are similar to the rectilinear infill, but they are not parallel to each other. Instead, they are printed at an acute angle. Unsurprisingly, this infill is similar to rectilinear when it comes to printing time and material consumption. Makes a cool design, too. Concentric. Ooh. Traces the model perimeter lines and makes them smaller towards the center. In other words, if you print a cylinder, the concentric infill will create concentric circles inside that cylinder. This can be useful with transparent parts or flexible models. Main disadvantage is time spent printing. Material consumption is not higher than the previous types of infill patterns. Honeycomb. I think I did a honeycomb on one of them. I can't remember which one. The infill prints a grid inside. A grid made of hexagons. I think I did honeycomb on Java. Its main advantage is mechanical resistance and optimal paths without crossings. The main disadvantage is higher material consumption compared to other infills. Okay. Print time can take up to twice of the previously described options. Oh, wow. That's honeycomb. So when I do my Java again, I'm probably going to go rectilinear. 3D honeycomb prints bigger and smaller squares and octagons to create columns of periodically increasing and decreasing thickness. Again, this infill doesn't have crossing lines in one layer. However, due to the way it lays down the paths, it creates small gaps between layers. Material consumption and print time slightly worse compared to the regular honeycomb pattern. But what's the advantage then? Gyroid. Our favorite and one of the best infills. It's one of the few 3D structures that provide great support in every direction, plus it's printed relatively fast, safe of material, doesn't have crossing lines in one layer, and looks great. The special shape of this infill allows filling it with epoxy resin or another liquid. Yeah, and that just looks cool. I've seen this kind of infill before. That's a cool infill. Relatively fast, saves material, looks great. Okay, I gotta remember that one. That's the gyroid. Sounds cool too, the gyroid. The Hilbert curve creates a rectangular labyrinth inside the model. The main advantage of the infill is a non-traditional look. Plus it can be pretty easily filled with epoxy resin or another liquid. The model is split into several large cavities instead of a number of small bubbles. The main disadvantage is the infill's increased print time, which is somewhere in between honeycomb and rectilinear. Material consumption is similar to the rectilinear. Archimedean chords. Again, this spiral twisted infill allows easier filling with liquid. I guess I have to figure out where and when I would want to do something like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Similar to the concentric infill, the Archimedean chords help with model flexibility if you print with a flexible filament. Okay. I'm going largely PLA, though. Like, in terms of, like, what it is that I'm doing. Octagram spiral allows filling the object with liquid easily due to larger compartments made with this type of infill. An octagram spiral might also help flexibility in certain models, but mostly for aesthetic purposes and top layer support. Material consumption is similar to Archimedean chords, but print time is slightly longer. Damn, dude, how many freaking infills are there? Holy shit. Adaptive cubic. Works in the same principle as cubic. It consists of cubes oriented corner down where the lines cross themselves in one layer. But there's one great advantage. Unlike a simple cubic infill, this pattern makes the infill denser towards the model edges, leaving large cavities in the middle. Oh, interesting. Material consumption is approximately a quarter less than rectilinear. Adaptive cubic infill works by refining those cells of an octree that contain any object triangle. Anchors are added to each infill line. This makes the infill sturdier and stabilizes the extrusion flow at the start of an infill line. Basically, this infill gets automatically more and less or less dense, depending on the distance of the nearest wall to the nearest wall. Especially useful for large prints with big internal volume. Yeah, see that? I'm definitely not large print territory. I'm largely small print territory, so those are the settings I probably have to optimize for. The result is shorter print time, lower filament consumption, and maintaining great support for top layers. Interesting. Similar mechanical properties. Support cubic. Support cubic infill works similarly to the previous type, but with one difference. The infill density increases only in the z-axis. Its primary function is to support top layers by saving as much material as possible. Doesn't improve any mechanical qualities of the model. Material consumption and print time of this infill are by far the lowest of the supported infills. Dear God, Chris. Types of top-bottom layer infill. Editing infill doesn't end with choosing an infill type for the internal parts of the object. You can change top and bottom layer infill types to get some interesting results. That's what I needed to do with the do-back. These can be adjusted in the print settings infill, top-bottom fill pattern. However, changing the top or bottom infill mostly affects the aesthetic changes. It does not improve the mechanical properties of the model. Oh, okay. All 7 types, 80% inflow to highlight the patterns. Again, this is the most common. Oh my god. Basic types of infill. The print paths are oriented zigzag for the whole layer. However, this is the simplest type of infill that doesn't provide any advantage whatsoever. Monotonic. Infill pattern fills the top-bottom layer with parallel lines, similar to the rectilinear infill type. However, this infill works with advanced path planning. Unlike rectilinear, this infill is always printed left to right and never in the opposite direction. This simple system leads to achieving homogeneous infill without ugly ridges. These usually appear with other infills when left to right. Well, what does it matter if it's inside? Wait, hang on. Oh. So if you're doing something flat. Interesting. Aligned rectilinear. This infill pattern works similarly to rectilinear infill, but the last layers on all top surfaces are aligned in the same direction. This can help creating an homogeneous top layer pattern for models that have top layers in different heights. Okay. Alright. That's infill? Really? That's kind of interesting. I wouldn't imagine that infill would necessarily impact the surface, but I guess it does. Concentric infill pattern copies perimeter shapes. If you print a cylinder, it'll create concentric circles on top of the model. Wait, this is, and again, this is top and bottom. Okay. Top and bottom can be adjusted. So monotonic or aligned rectilinear, possibly. This is mostly an aesthetic infill. It's printed inside Hilbert curve, creates rectangular shapes, while the topmost layer looks more like a wicker basket. Some people say it looks wormy. This infill significantly increases the print time due to the complex shape. Archimedean chords. The topmost layer of Archimedean chords is printed in a spiral. This infill can save time when printing certain models. Octagram spiral, good mainly for aesthetic purposes, but due to complex shape, prolongs printing time. Advanced settings. Oh my god. Prusa Slicer lets you adjust infill patterns even more. But what if I don't want to? If you switch to the Advanced or Expert mode, you'll find a lot more settings in the Infill tab. Let's take a look at all the settings related to infills, regardless of whether it's an Advanced or Expert mode. Length of the infill anchor. The infill is usually connected to the perimeters with a so-called anchor, which is a short line of another inner perimeter that turns into an infill line. The length of the infill anchor value sets how many millimeters of this anchor will connect to the infill of the perimeters. Okay. If you set this value to 0, the infill will be printed independently on the perimeter. Set a value higher to print the anchor that will continue as the infill itself. The infill anchor helps to increase the model integrity and toughness. Okay. I don't know if I'm ever going to mess with that. the maximum length of the infill anchor. This value sets the maximum length of the infill anchor connecting to the infill with perimeters. Ironing creates a smooth top surface on horizontal planes. Filament paths are almost invisible. How is this achieved? The hot nozzle goes over the surface one more time, but with low filament flow, turning on ironing. Oh, interesting. So you could, if you're doing something flat, you'd want to turn on ironing, and what was the other one? Ironing would be good, but as well as if it's just a flat one, the monotonic top infill. Interesting. Okay. Turning on ironing, on or off, choosing the ironing shape on all top surfaces, topmost surface only, all solid surfaces. Should be enough for most 3D printer users. However, some may want to tweak flow rate or spacing between ironing passes. Flow rate set as a percentage linked to the normal layer height. The spacing between ironing passes tells us how far the parallel nozzle tracks. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Okay. I see. So, in effect, like for something like that, like when I did my Jedi coin, like next time I might try a Jedi coin, I would want to set ironing on for all surfaces, right? Huh, okay. Interesting. Did not know that. I did not know that. Spacing between ironing passes has a great influence on the top layer visibility too. To make it easier to imagine, we'll compare it to a snowplow. Let's say you only use part of the plow blade to clean off the snow. It will remove some of the snow and clean the plowed part of the road too. However, if you dig the entire plow blade into the snow and move forward, you'll create a path, but there will be excess snow left behind. Reducing printing time. Two variants of saving time and material. First option is combining infill every X layers. Default set to 1, where every perimeter layer is printed with one infill layer. 1 ratio 1 infill layer per perimeter layer. Increasing the value to 2, will print 1 layer of infill according to the layer height for every 2 perimeter layers. But keep in mind that this value cannot be increased infinitely. Well, I'd imagine not. Prusa Slicer will let you set it very high, but only maximal physically possible due to the written G in the G code. To be specific, if you use a 0.4 mm nozzle, I'm not, and a 0.15 millimeter layer height, the slicer won't let you print one infill layer less than every 2 perimeter layers. Oh my god. Okay, I'm lost. The second variant of saving time and material is printing infill only where needed. For example, if you print a sphere, this function will make it only an infill column in the center to support possible overhangs. The main disadvantage of this function is low denting resistance due to lack of infill on some model parts. These infill settings are truly advanced stuff, and most 3D printing users won't even come close to ever needing them. Yes, that's my category. However, there might be some special cases. Printing solid infill every X layers, fill angle, solid infill threshold area, bridging angle, yeah. Only retracting when crossing perimeters, printing infill before perimeters, oh my god, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, yeah, if anything, I learned about this. I learned about ironing, which may be interesting for some flatter things that I want to do, because I've been looking into a few other flat items to print. So I may want to tweak ironing, and in conjunction, aligned rectilinear, or should I say, yeah, or monotonic. Monotonic? Actually, no, I do. So, monotonic infill pattern for the top and bottom layer infill for flatter objects, and ironing. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I learned those two things. Very nice. Okay. I've now crash coursed. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. You know about ironing, because I told you. Did you tell me to turn on ironing, Heath? When? Yeah, Devon. Devon is, by the way, everybody, that is Fucho the Clown there. Just wait and ask Krusty. No, it made sense to me. My dewback is printing with all 4 feet attached. Shut up. Hey, look. A little bit of super glue fixed it. It's fine. Just like Vader's finger when it shipped to me. It's fine. Dewback survived. My problem with this is that I didn't have... The infill was too high. I should have gone with a 10 or a 20% for this. I should have gone for 10. And sorry, I should have gone for 20% on this dewback. It was too small. So, the red-green print fixed with duct tape. Wait, when did I turn on ironing? I think it was one of my... You sure? One of my tokens. It wasn't the Stormtrooper. It wasn't this coin. I've got a couple of ideas. Oh, Sinister, you missed my live streams? I do a new live stream every night on Twitch. Be sure to follow me there. I don't do a lot on YouTube anymore. Apart from now, Saturday and Sunday mornings live, to remind everybody that I'm streaming live every day, including tonight on Twitch, where you will see the completion of this build. Hey, Anthony. Anthony's been popping in and out on Twitch. He's been there a couple times, but towards the end, Anthony may not have notifications turned on, or he's busy doing other things, which is fine. I think Anthony and I may have disagreed about certain things in the past, but what else is new? Since when have I ever, like, aligned in perfect harmony with anybody and everybody out there? No, Chris, don't be human. Whatever you do. You know, we're always gonna... If we dig deep enough, we're gonna find things to disagree upon. Use this kind of infill. Don't use that kind of infill. Use rectilinear. No, no, no. Don't use rectilinear. It's the way we used to have to take temperatures, right? With rectilinear thermometers. The best way to make PLA watertight is to augment the number of perimeters. I don't know if we're ever going to need that, but it's good to know. Makes and breaks. 3D Maker Noob makes coasters out of the infills. Oh, interesting. So he basically prints an infill pattern. Oh, that's kind of cool. I thought about like figuring out how to like design like coasters, right? Like a larger version of this, and printing out a few, like the Jedi coasters, right? I thought about doing that, like deeper, you know, deeper on one layer and then lighter on the top layer, and then printing them out, scaling them up, and doing coasters like that, two-toned coasters. But then using ironing, I would use ironing. I'm remembering. I'm remembering. Hey, Apprentice Ewok, good to see you here. Hope to see you tonight on Twitch. Hope everyone's following me on Twitch. Let's see if we've got any new followers today. No new followers today. Well, at least from this stream. Glad you see you going through this. All good stuff to help you create better. Well, I don't know how much of this I'm going to remember, Builder's Mark. And by the way, Builder's Mark, look at that. Oh, we got a follower. We got a follower on Twitch, DC, over there. Very special. Thank you very much. See, you got your name and lights there. Look at that. Got myself a lizard. It worked. It worked very well. Like, exceedingly well. Yeah, see, I'm like I said, there's so many options, and just remembering, you know, what I might need to put in place without screwing it up. Like I said, I think that most of what I've done has been fine. Like, I couldn't even tell you what I used inside the Yoda. You know, it's fine. Like, but if anything, I just have to remember with, like, smaller points of contact, going with a deeper infill to increase stability or integrity, specifically like with the, you know, the feet. It would have been, I think I wouldn't have had the snap. And then in terms of support material, probably could have lightened it up a bit. That was very thick support material. It was thick. I didn't need thick support material for that. It would have been fine without it. Vader coaster would be cool. I agree. I don't know about. I don't know. I'll have to ask Diana because we have some coasters right now, and once we settled on kind of a design and color scheme for them, then I could easily print like 4 of them once we figure out everything. This isn't Twitch? No, it isn't. But you know what is? Twitch, where I'm streaming every night. There's the link. Follow me there. Who do we get a shout out? We get a shout out. Well, Fucho the Clown cheered 10 bits. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Hey, welcome aboard. Thank you for following on Twitch, CyberBobUnu1 and Sinister6X. Thank you. Thank you very much. Be sure to turn on notifications. Follow on Discord for announcements. Next live show is tonight at 6 p.m. on Twitch. You do follow me there. Yes, Beck. 0000. Hang on. Let me get the link to the Discord. And look at that. People are over on chatting on Twitch. That's funny. Okay. Bang. Discord. There's the link for Discord. Copy this over here. And there we go. There are the 2 links you need to know. You need to see makes and breaks for coasters? Okay. Well, I was just going to go something simple. There's really, I mean, honestly, it's very, I'm not going to say it's dummy proof, because it isn't, but like, for the most part, the general settings have been working just fine. And it's good to know kind of where those parameters are, like not going above or below support. And I think the Dewback had a 5% support, which is way too freaking low. It should have been just the opposite. And Java should have been lower than a 20% infill. It should have been closer to possibly a 15 or a 10. So it's good to kind of know those parameters to know, which side I would fall on. Is that at Walker asks Harold Patterson. Harold, who are you on Twitch? A ping converted into a GIF and embedded in a live PIP. It is a video. It's a straight up video. But on both views. Video. I can make it larger or smaller, but I'm not going to. All the other fun elements that are normally on in Twitch are turned off because they don't make any sense here. Where did I get my shirt? I can't even remember. I don't know. I have so many Star Wars shirts, it's not even funny. Oh, Bic 000. You are 3D printer time lapse. Okay. See, I got to remember, because your usernames are different on the different platforms. Even though we may disagree on things, but I still respect you and your thoughts. Well, I call it like I see it. Hey Sergio, hey Jeffrey, good to see you here. Hopefully I'll see you later on Twitch. Oh, I got a stretch. Thank you, Fucho. Or Devon, should I say. So let me get this straight. Y'all are jumping over to the other chat to troll me? Is that what it is? You're also drunken old man? I try to be the same on every platform. I try to get Chris Pirillo if I can. Do I have solar panels on my house? No. I do not. Hey, you saw me on Tech TV. Oh, hang on. Bang, Tech TV. Everyone take a drink. Oh, that's right. YouTube sucks. YouTube doesn't let you have fun in chat. Here, wait. I can do a sraffle. Ooh. I'm going to do a sraffle right now. Over there. Hang on. Sraffle. See how many people are watching. Not watching, but in chat there. Oh, look at that! 3D printer time-lapse joined. Future the Clown joined! Oh man, that's funny. Oh man. I'm crossing the streams. That's too funny. I think I tweeted this yesterday. Hang on, let me get the exact quote. This is how I was feeling at the time. If I can find it. I tweeted a lot yesterday. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Jumping from Twitch to YouTube is like jumping from Twitter to LinkedIn. That's the kind of feeling I get. I definitely will not be live for this entire print. If you want to see what it is and you want to see the final print, then you can join me on Twitch later at 6 p.m. Because I've got things to do today, including assembling the filament cabinet. The coolest thing, I gotta say, the coolest thing about last night was David Randolph popping into chat. He pretty much hung out like the entire stream. It was great. It was amazing to see him on Twitch. And admittedly, oh, Builder's Mark trying to duel me here. Look at this. I'll duel you with my, it's a lizard duel. Chris, I just got 2 Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, cool, Sergio. Hey, Sergio, what's your username over on Twitch? So I know. My favorite character in Star Wars is, today, it's the Dewback. Tomorrow, it may be something else. Love that little Dewback. It'll be fine. Like, just honestly, like a little glue. You can't really even tell. I mean, like, from one angle, maybe you could tell there's a break there, but I don't know. Now that I got this filament kind of under control. Oops, sorry about that. You can go pretty low with infill percentage, says Assad Ayaz. Assad, who are you on Twitch? What's your handle over there, so I know? And if you're not following me on Twitch, you need to do that right now, because that's where I'm doing 99% of my live streams every day, 6 p.m. If you increase the extrusion width for the infill, it's a way to increase the speed without ruining the surface quality. Yeah, I'm still mastering that, Assad. I do not want to go clicking a lot of buttons. That's where I get screwed up. Heath, amazing to see me also. Yes, it is Heath. Heath is a mainstay. He's got some good videos in his channel. Twisted TV says, oh my god, I haven't seen Chris' video in a long time. He lost so much weight. How old is his daughter now? See what I'm saying, guys? This is exactly what I'm saying. When I complain that YouTube doesn't surface my videos and that I'm pretty much done with paying attention to YouTube, that's why. Why am I live streaming on Twitch every day at 6 p.m.? Because that is the kind of comment I'm tired of seeing. Now, I'm not tired of seeing Twisted TV. I'm not tired of seeing people say, I haven't seen your videos in a long time. What I'm tired of is that particular sentiment. Because that's what YouTube does. YouTube buries the videos that you want to see. Twitch does just the opposite. So, if you're missing my videos, stop paying attention to me on YouTube. Start paying attention to me on Twitch. 2 people have said that in this video alone. 2 people have made that kind of comment in this video. It's so common. It's anger-inducing. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. So, if you do miss my videos, there's nothing to miss. They're just not getting pushed to YouTube. That's why I'm doing it on Twitch. You can follow me there. And if you're so inclined, join the Discord server. Get announcements, interact, and all that. Anthony asks, are you still drinking those Imperial Stouts? Yes, I am. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, breathe, stretch, Valium. No, Shane. Why would I do that? No. Twisted TV, you didn't upset me. Like I said, it's not your fault. Not your fault at all. Not your fault. But like I said, you want to know what's going on, you now know where to go. You also now know why I do what I'm doing on YouTube, doing live streams every Saturday and Sunday morning to remind people that every day I'm live streaming on Twitch. See, look at that. Glendon, aka Hollywood, said the same thing 3 weeks ago. Now I haven't missed a stream every day. See what I'm saying? Like, it's anger-inducing. Chris rants a lot about YouTube. Well, but here's why. Like, who was it yesterday was saying, I think it was Usher was saying that he saw someone go live on YouTube and that person got mad at their subs. And I'm like, he was mad because he's like, I keep publishing videos, but you're not watching them. I'm like, it's not the subscriber's fault. It's not the follower's fault. It's the fault of the quote-unquote algorithm, right? So, you know, it's misplaced anger. If you're gonna, get mad and you wag your finger, you point it in the right direction. So I'm not mad at you at all. What I'm mad at is you wanting to see what I do and not knowing when and where to do it. So that's again why I create the schedule live every night, 6 p.m. Twitch. You know, I'm going to bend over backwards to do that.
The subscription. Freco the Clown gifted a
hang
tier
on. I
1
just heard
sub
something.
to
What
Twista
happened?
TV.
Something happened.
They have given 3 gift
Oh,
subs
look
in
at
the
that!
channel.
So, this is what's amazing. This is what's amazing. Just by doing that, and you would have seen in the video here, because I still got the Twitch notifications turned on. I turned off everything else. Actually, no. I'm going to go a step further. I'm actually going to turn on chat. Actually, I got to be careful with that. I don't want to turn on chat, because I don't want to get in trouble, because I'm crossing the streams, even though I'm only publishing in one place right now. iHolby just followed me, Asad Ayaz, who apparently also knows a bit about 3D printing, so I appreciate that, because every night on Twitch, I am 3D printing something different. I'll be 3D printing something different tonight. This is just the day print, because I wanted to experiment, but tonight I'll be printing something else. I've got to find a good model to kind of go by, and then I'll do that. I've got an inclination as to what I want to try to do, but we'll see how it goes. And then Twisted TV also just followed me on Twitch. And the cool thing is, Twisted TV, get this, Fucho the Clown, that's his handle, also known as Devon on YouTube here, Fucho just gifted you a 1-month sub. So basically, what Fucho the Clown did was he said, here, you're a sub now, right? And there's a difference between subscribers and followers. Huge difference. Like on YouTube, you can subscribe and never see the videos, or you can be a YouTube member and never see the videos. YouTube they don't care. You can turn on notifications on YouTube, and YouTube says, yeah, I don't care. You're not going to see these videos. But I want to see the videos. I subscribed. No. We're YouTube. We know what you want to see. No, you don't. I know what I want to see. No, you don't. We're the algorithm. We're going to tell you what you're going to see. No, but that's not what I want to see. I want to see the things that I follow. I want to see the things that I subscribe to. No. You don't understand. We're YouTube. You're you. Ha 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 ha. You can press the subscribe button. You can smash the bell. Doesn't matter. You're not going to see the things that we're gonna not show you. That made no sense, but neither do I. Yeah, neither do you. I'm going over to Twitch. Yeah, so he just gifted you a 1-month sub. What that means is you get a special emote, you can throw Capagens, hang on, let's do a Capagen, Pirillo, Prusa, Shane's gonna love this, we're gonna explode a Capagen, right there, all the fun things that you can do in other places. Yeah, so that's why I'm spending most of my time paying attention to a platform that actually helps. You want to follow me? Follow me there. You want to watch my videos? Watch my videos there. It's like the old live.pirillo.com days. Live.pirillo.com. So he gifted you a sub. So that means you get a special bonus. If you join the Discord server, you get a special... you've got a special role, so you can upload photos, you can embed links, and honestly, here's the thing: if you're following me on YouTube, then there's no reason not to be joining our Discord, no reason not to join on Twitch, because if you like the videos, right? You might remember the old live videos that I used to do. Twitch is basically the new live.pirillo.com for me. How's the weekend been? Kelby, for the most part, good. Busy. Yesterday was really busy. The Dark Side Pirillo is starting to come out? Yeah. I need to take a Twitch bit pill. Well, this week, when the tea lights arrive, I want to do the Twitch bit on the transparent filament. Right now, I'm just kind of running through the upfill. I know, I can switch filaments. I know I can do that, but I don't know. Maybe when I get the cabinet up, it'll make more sense to me. But I'm fine with, like, running through one color. Just because I don't know if I'm ever going to get this one again because of the upfill. It's had some interesting properties, let's say. Same here, never get the notification from Chris. Yeah, Heath. Thank you, Twisted, for following on Twitch. Anthony Menegoni says, I feel like YouTube, the whole YouTube platform is broken. Well, for creators it is. For communities it is. YouTube's not a great place to have a community. It genuinely isn't. Like, and I know it tries to, but it misses the mark. Even back in the day when I was doing Ustream, YouTube was an option, but like I kept telling people, I'm like, dude, if you want to join the community, head over to live.pirillo.com and look at all those old videos. I said it all the time because I knew, like, a chat room is more of a community feel. This is why Discord's important. Yes, Twitch is a great place to do live video. Obviously, YouTube works, you know, because you're watching, but it's still a system that's fundamentally broken. Because, and I've explained this 1,000 times, and I'll keep explaining it, YouTube needs creators to be one thing and one thing alone. That's it. Like, that's it. So for this YouTube channel to succeed, it has to be one thing. Well, the problem is that one thing is me, and I'm multifaceted. You know, so, like, I have many interests. Tonight on Twitch, I am going to be 3D printing something. You know, I might be assembling some of the Lego bricks that we opened last night, right? These little minifigures. I don't know. But if I did Lego and 3D printing and vlogging and hanging out and talking about various things on one YouTube channel, YouTube basically gives you the middle finger. It says, no, 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 you need to be one thing. I'm like, but I don't want to be one thing. I am one thing, me, and I'm a walking Venn diagram. And YouTube says, no, 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 you need to be one thing. Oh, and you need to optimize thumbnails too. Oh, you need to make sure your descriptions are good. Oh, and then the keywords. Oh, yeah, and then you got to remember your titles. On Twitch, I basically press a button and start talking. I'm more of a variety streamer. Horrible YouTuber. Horrible. I'm an absolutely really nasty, bad, not a good YouTuber person at all. I've never called myself a YouTuber, though. I'm not sure I'd call myself a Twitcher either. Like I said, I'm more of a variety streamer. Always have been, always will be. So thank you for following me over there. I appreciate all the support and attention. There are the links, once again. Assad Ayaz says, I worked as a 3D printing expert for a year-ish on several different types of printers for a long time. Fan, but never really comment or message in chat, so happy to help you on the journey. Well, Assad, I'm 3D printing something new every day on Twitch. I've only been doing weekend streams on YouTube as kind of a test. And we'll probably continue that, like, every weekend. If only because I'm going to be reminding people, hey, I'm doing something every day, but not on YouTube. Assad says, I love what you said the other day in a video about the feeling of having something physical and tangible in your hands that you created that didn't exist before. Yeah, it's still kind of fun. Like, I'm not sure if Jedi saw this on her way upstairs, but I need to find, here's another thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for other really good print-in-place. Well, we'll see if this survived the coffee. It's a nice little reptilian flavor. Jane, oh, hang on, it's scrolled. Sorry if this is a silly question, but when you had the all-day live streams going back the day, which services did you use? Oh, Jamie, they were different back then. I used Ustream, primarily. Even though my Twitch account is, like, old, because I signed up when it was Justin TV. I think I want to say my original Justin TV username may have been Chris. Maybe it was Chris Pirillo. I can't remember now. You might have to send that Prusa explosion to Joseph? Yeah. You can do a Darth Pirillo emote over there on Twitch. Hang on. You do, give me a second. What is it? Capagen, Pirillo, Vader. That's an exclusive emote for tier 2 subs. The Prusa one is a tier 3 sub exclusive, which is basically the Loyal Moses exclusive. YouTube doesn't have a community, it's just a place to consume media content. Pretty much. Let me put it this way. Live video is a feature on YouTube. Live video is the feature on Twitch. Do you understand the difference? Twisted TV says, I studied a lot about 3D printing. My first machine I purchased is an Ender 3 V2 Pro with better steppers. I changed the motherboard too. Got a bang good website. I'm happy with Prusa, dude. Like, I know that other people have talked about other brands, but I'm telling you, like, if there's been any screw-ups, they've largely been mine. Live Pirillo was awesome. Love the feel of the chat room. Well, Anthony, that's what's happening every day on Twitch. Or, I'm sorry, live.pirillo.com if you're so inclined. Am I into crypto? I am not. And then Jedi gets them all. She does. She gets all the prints. Am I into IPA beers? I've had them every so often, but... you have several articulated models you can send. Yeah, Builder's Mark. I'm like, this was, like, design-wise, like, this lizard was, it's perfect. Like, it looks balanced, it looks clean, it works well. Like, this is this is a nice print. This is a really nice print. Like, it's really cool. And it's just amazing that it all fit together. Like, it print in place, true print in place. Let's see, who else has followed me on Twitch? Ooh, we got a new follower over there. Zelda Link 4. Everybody's over there gambling. Okay, fine. I'll do a raffle. Wait, no, I don't need to. I think, is someone... No one... Okay, there's no mods here. Hang on. I'll do a raffle for 50,000 points. Raffle, 50,000. So, yeah. I've been enjoying this. Not for the 3D printer, but for the things that it's 3D printing. So this is going to be another 2.5 hours. And I definitely got some things to do. So I knew I wasn't going to be finishing this print, but it'll finish later for the Twitch stream. Yeah, I found a few print-in-place models, but like I wasn't really... The designs didn't necessarily like titillate me. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I want to print that. Like this one, if it works, I think will be really kind of exciting, especially to show Diana and Jedi. Watching your live stream 3D prints I find relaxing. A lot of people do, which is one of the reasons why now it's pretty much a mainstay, like in terms of my streams, like hangouts, just chatting, 3D printing something. Because I mean, there are times that I'm just like, I will like turn and look at the printer doing its thing. I'll do the same thing and just kind of. Here, let me go ahead and sraffle here. Sraffle 50,000. Y'all been great. I'm gonna add points all 5,000. Y'all get 5,000 points. There you go. Oh, it doesn't work on YouTube. All right, everyone here over there. Ooh, 19 users just got 5,000 Pirillo points. Go to Thingiverse, look up print in place. I did actually. I did do that. Give me a second. Let me. Can I type? Thingiverse. Print in place. I'll pull it up here. Where's the sorter? Relevant? No. Popular. Most makes. Yeah, I've seen the dinosaur. I've seen... Ooh, wait, hang on. What's the gear thing? That looks cool. The Nautilus gears? That looks kind of neat. There's some snakes. I kind of wonder if Jedi likes the lizard, maybe I'll do a snake. Okay, here, let me share that. Let me share my screen. Like, look, there's the snakes. That looks kind of neat. Look, there's some gears here. The Nautilus gears. And it's all print in place too. So that's kind of neat. I was looking honestly for a Polly Pocket kind of locket with gears inside. That's what Diana was talking about, and so that's where I started going down the rabbit hole. I did see the dinosaurs too, but I'm like, I don't know. Oh, this baby Groot. Dancing Groot? Wait. Does it actually move? Is it articulated? How does it... Oop. It does. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. That one might be fun with this filament. Oh yeah, I gotta browse I gotta get some Entertainment Earth stuff. I was gonna do this later on YouTube, or Twitch. Sorry, I'm on YouTube now. I can order like things that are in stock. So I'm looking for things that are in stock on Entertainment Earth. I've got like $100. It's basically a $100 gift card. So I'm looking for suggestions. And I found a few things. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. I like going to the sale section because I can save even more. And I should have waited to get my Big Bang Theory Star Trek pin mates. Yeah, see, those aren't... There we go. I want the outlet deals. But see, so many of these things, even on sale, I'm like, eh. I'm definitely going to get the Infinity Gauntlet pin mates. Because that's for $13.50. Look at that. Look at all these. I think I may already have... I can't remember if we picked up some of these before. And I think we did. So I'll definitely have some duplicates. But there's definitely some new ones in here as well. Like, I think we already had a Thor, and Spider-Man, and Captain America. Not a Doctor Strange, though. Not a White Vision. Iron Man I thought we had, but maybe it was a different one. I'll have to, like, look pretty closely. But, you know, that was a pretty good deal. So, wait, hold on, what's that? Yeah, I'm not into the blind bag stuff. I already have a lot. I ended up buying a lot of the pin mates last time, as I showcased. Yeah, oh, okay. So I have the Captain America Unmasked. So I get the one with masked. Okay, cool. Alright, that doesn't make me feel so bad, you know. There's a RoboCop glow in the dark. I might grab that. Masters of the Universe muscle I already had. Guardians of the Galaxy I already have. There's the Twilight Zone pin mates that might be kind of fun. Although, I'm waffling on that. I already have a Howard the Duck. Don't have the Venoms. That's kind of pricey for me for this particular this haul. But anyway, what was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. Okay. Well, anyway, back to this or that. There we go. Music playing strike, yeah. No, this is all stream safe music. It's from Pretzel. There you go. Put a motor inside Groot to make it shake and move. Well, it seems that, well, I'd imagine that you could probably articulate it at different. That would honestly, because it's got the motion at the bottom, but if it printed in place to wobble and move, like it hinged at the top, like that would make it even better. But I definitely could not. Go to Colts 3D. They have a section just for articulating models. Colts 3D. Yeah, let's see here. Architecture, game, gadgets. A lot of the, and it's a question of like, is this going to be worth $5 for me? You know what I'm saying? Like versus a free print, and then that's where I basically have to, like, kind of ask myself, like, what do I think? What do I think? Oh, that's interesting. Look at the cute little fox doggy things. See, for $4.91, Lazy Dogs. No sports required, just slice and print. But see, like, again, I question, like, is this going to be worth it for me at that price? You know? And I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question. Just checked out the Pretzel website. Didn't know about that. May come in handy if I do some streams. Appreciate you mentioning it. Jamie, no problem. Hope to see you tonight over there. What's printing? Yeah, you're gonna find out if you hadn't guessed already. I'll be showcasing it tonight on Twitch. Printing addiction yet? Sam Scene asks. No, I'm fine. I can walk away from this. I will. I have to go build a cabinet. There are a bunch of free ones. I didn't see any. Click on collections. Alright, collections. Look at those octopuses. Jedi doesn't like octopuses. Apparently she's afraid of them, which is really bizarre to me, but oh well. What do we got? What do we got? What is this? SSTL for Playmobil. Oh, interesting. Flexi models, is that what they're called? Alright, hang on, let's go... Here, let me pull up the browser so y'all can see. Oh, come on. Colts 3D. And let me go to browser view. Collections. Ooh, look at those jets. Those are cool. When you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Oh, I just sneezed in my coffee. Look at that skeleton. That's that's so cool. But see, look, $2.20. I'm like, would Jedi want that, or would she be scared? You know, it's the weirdest things will get her scared. Like, why are you scared? Thanos Gauntlet. I want to do. I found a Vader dice tower, and I just haven't done it yet. NCS, another permitted music company, allows on Twitch. I haven't looked at NCS. I should also probably play Stream Beats too. Support Harris Heller. Hover over the thumbnail, will tell you the price at the bottom. There's a Loch Ness model. That's good. Right. Die, we all fade away. The fish is pretty cool. Frog's pretty cool. Ant is kind of creepy. There's a little articulated slug. There's the lizard. Oh, look at the turtle. That's kind of neat. Butterfly, free. Yeah, Jedi might like that. Flat monkey. I'm not sure about. You know, that design is pretty neat, but look at that foot. It's incredible. Lobster. I found the snake might be kind of fun too. I've seen this one before, the raptor. Oh, dolphin, yeah. Cobra. Is that a llama? Yeah, llama, although it's spelled wrong. Oh, look at that. Flexi Godzilla. She's scared of Godzilla. I wonder if she'd like that one though. She's scared of octopuses too. Octopi. There's another lizard. The bat. Lion. Yeah, the flat design is kind of neat, but I like the lizard. It's like it looks not realistic, but less stylized, right? Versus something that's flat. Heart is kind of cool. Flexi heart. Articulated Grogu. Oh. Ooh. And it's free. Wait. So is that the generic one? Is there... Okay, so there's a generic one. Are these painted? Is that... I can't... Why are the images not pulling up? I've had this problem on Colts 3D for some reason. I'm using Edge straight up. Microsoft Edge is not... There we go. Okay, that loaded. That's pretty cool. Ah. Alright. I like that. I like where that's going. Curiouser and curiouser. Oops, I went back too far. Let's do that again. Ooh, there's a dragon. That's kind of neat. Quetzalcoatl. Pegasaurus. Or Pegasaurus, listen to me. It's a neat snake. Oh, what? Flexi Burger? Oh man, that's cool with all the different filament colors. Bender. I never really got into Futurama. Oh, nice Jack Skellington there too. What is that, a silverfish? Centipede. A hammer. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool stuff, dude. You gotta admit, that's pretty wicked. The fact that you can like print that and like make it is pretty wild. You actually might like Futurama, especially season 1. I've dipped in and out of it. I have kind of enjoyed it, but not like hooked on it like I knew some people did. Animated shows are, I don't know why. I mean, I enjoy the hell out of cartoons, but for some reason they're hard for me to kind of latch onto. Star Wars stuff I'll absolutely watch, but read the description. It has different heights for color change. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm into right now. Kind of into the monochromatic stuff. There's going to come a time where I'm like, I would like to see that in color. You know, like multicolor. Like when I do like the coasters, because I gotta find one that we both like that I can print. But like like doing the Yoda, it's fine with just one color. Or the Dewback, fine with one color. Even with a broken leg. And I haven't been banging it around, but it's the glue that I use. I know everyone's all about that Gru 3D or like Grogu 3D Goop 3D Goop, whatever. I just use Gorilla Glue Precision, and it takes care of like most of everything I need to print. You can't touch it. You don't want to get that in contact with your skin, otherwise it'll glue together, and it's for real. It's not a joke. Add points. Oh, 5,000. It's not working. Add points. All 5,000. Come on. Add points. It's not. And then it works. 20 users got 5,000 Pirillo points. Gorilla Glue. Yeah, that's what I use. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say I use Gorilla Glue? Well, so far this print is looking pretty clean. Theoretically, it will be functional. If I don't get points, I will post a bad review on Yelp. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, honestly, Gorilla Glue, I've used Goop in the past, and it works, but it is so sloppy. And when I was looking for something precision, and now I've pretty much gone to that, because, like I said, I was able to, I couldn't even tell you, that site, like, I was able to glue that front leg on, and you just can't tell. Like, if I applied pressure, I'm sure I could get it to pop off, but I could probably apply the same amount of pressure to other legs and get a break. Not that I would want a break. So, like, for all intents and purposes, this is not going to be a play with model. It's largely just going to be stationary, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, what was up with the person who glued their hair? Like, wow, it was... I'm like, I didn't watch the video, but I'm like, dude, that's not something I would ever want to do. For any amount of... I don't care how many bits Loyal would throw my direction. Only time I use glue is for large models. See, I'm not going to large... I don't foresee a time today that I would do a large model thing. I'm not into props, not into cosplaying. I may eventually find something like that, but... Right now, I've been enjoying the small stuff. And the cool thing is I'll do something small, like, and then one of y'all in the community will do the same thing. Like, you'll print on your own. Like, I did the Dewback, and now he's doing the Dewback. I talked about the bits, and both Krusty and Loyal did the bits, and I think somebody else did too. I think 3D Printer Time-Lapse did too. And I haven't even done that one yet, but, you know, like, the Shraiku did one, and then I'm like, ooh, I want to do one. Like, after Builder's Mark told me about it, I'm like, yeah, that's something I want to do. And then when Shraiku did it, I'm like, all right. So I threw it on the printer last night. This is so cool. She confused it with another product. Oh my, how the F do you confuse it with another product, dude? Builder's Mark did some bits. I'm going to work on my bits. My bits are the best bits. My stream bits bring all the boys to the yard, and my bits are bigger than yours. Damn right, better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Oh, the next thing I gotta try to find. Actually, my brother wanted it. Let me try Thingiverse. A cloud. He actually wants a cloud car, like a Star Wars cloud car, is what he was asking on Twitter. I don't have the right filament for it, ready, but I gotta find a good Bespin cloud car. And when I get the the blood red orange, whatever from Atomic, might work really well for the cloud car. He'd really get a kick out of that. So I don't know if that's going to be the one of the next filaments I want to try, but specifically with the cloud car, and then send it to him as a surprise. Or I can like load the Prusa orange that I'm getting, because that would be that'd probably be no. I'd like the blood style a little more. Trying to find a good cloud car model here. Good cloud car STL. This one isn't too bad. Give me a second. This is a single. Oh, this guy does a lot of them. Okay, so let me see if I can. For some reason, when I I can show you. Okay, I'm in the right view. Oops. Hi. That's what I was looking for. So I need to do this one because my brother wants it. But I'm gonna load a different filament. I don't think sending it a cloud car in green would be all that impressive compared to the blood. Is it blood diamond, blood orange, whatever it was? That's what I'm. That's another one that I've got to get going. And then of course I'll print one for myself too. Blood of My Enemies is a good filament. Haven't seen that one. Yeah, look at WG coming in to try to join. She was in hospital 14 days, 2 surgeries, lost half her follicles. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's horrible, dude. Speaking of horrible, I do have a full slate of things I need to do today, so thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I am going to wrap things up. I'll be showcasing here. Oh, by the way, there's where the cloud car was that I was just browsing. I'll be showcasing this final print tonight, the one that's on the bed now, and printing something else tonight. You will see what it is and be happy and excited and happy as me, theoretically. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being you so I can be me. Thank you for joining on Twitch. We broadcast every night. And I say we because a lot of the people who are here on YouTube chat are actually joining me every night on Twitch as well. You see how the community is there? Now, they're taking over YouTube now. You see how that works? I will not be live streaming again on YouTube until next Saturday morning. I do have a queue of pre-published videos that'll still get pushed out to the feed, but I'm pretty much done doing that on YouTube because it's pointless. But every night, streaming live on Twitch, 6 p.m. You're more than welcome to join. There are the links again. New print coming tonight. This print hopefully will turn out well. I'm going to assemble a cabinet today, maybe not this morning. I think I'm going to run errands first. What am I making? Gaza Croy? You will find out tonight at 6 p.m. on Twitch. And remember, if you join the chat on Twitch before the broadcast starts, I'll be doing raffles and point giveaways. So set your alarm. Set it ahead by an hour. No, 6 p.m. Whatever my 6 p.m. time is the time. Thank you very, very much for joining. Thank you for following. Thank you for popping onto Discord, turning on notifications so you can be made aware of the things that are happening. If you're only going to watch on YouTube, cool. I'll be back live here with another 3D print next Saturday morning, the upcoming Saturday. I'm your new cartoon. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't raid anybody because it's YouTube. YouTube doesn't do that because, it's still trying to figure out community. So no raid, no Tuscan raid at the end of the show. That makes me so sad. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. I will have the lights back on with chat and goals and Capagens and all that stuff later tonight. Until then, I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you, always.